Welcome back to my class, Standard 9th, Chapter 12, Improvement in Food Resources. We know that all living organisms need food. Yes, very true. Food supplies underline proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals, all of which we require for body development, growth, and health. So, this is the first point. All living organisms need food. Why? Because food supplies proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals, of all which we require for what? Body development, growth, and health. Both plants and animals are major sources of food for us. We obtain most of this food from agriculture and animal husbandry. Clear? India is very populous country. Our population is more than 1 billion people and it is still growing. Agreed. As food for this growing population, we will soon need more than a quarter of billion tons of grain every year. Very true. This can be done by farming on more land. Okay? Therefore, it is necessary to increase our production efficiency for both crops and livestock. Okay? Efforts to meet the food demand by increasing food production have to lead to some successes so far. However, these revolutions mean that our natural resources are getting used more intensively. As a result, there are more chances of causing damage to our natural resources to the point of destroying their balance completely. So, it is very important that we should increase food production without degrading our environment and disturbing the balance. This is the main point. Now, how to improve our crop yields? Improvement in crop yields. Cereals such as wheat, rice, maize, millets, and sorghum provide us carbohydrate for energy requirement. Pulses like gram, chana, pea, matar, black gram, urad, green gram, moong, pigeon pea, arhar, lentil, masoor provide us with protein. Vegetables, spices, and fruits provide a wide range of vitamins and minerals in addition to small amounts of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. In addition to this, food crops, fodder crops like barsim, oats, or Sudan grass are raised as food for livestock. Okay. Now we go to the next page. You can see figure 12.1 different types of crops. Try to recognize. The Kharif season from the month of June to October. This you had in standard 8th. And some of the crops are grown in the winter season called Rabi season, November to April. You can see paddy, soybean, pigeon, pea, maize, cotton, green gram, black gram are Kharif crops, underline, whereas wheat, gram, peas, mustard, linseed are Rabi crops. In India, there had been 4 times increase in the production of food grains from 1952 to 2010 with only 25% increase in cultivated land area. The major groups of activities for improving crop yields are classified as, please underline, crop variety improvement, crop production improvement, and crop production management. Now, how to improve the crop variety? This approach depends on finding a crop variety that can give a good yield. Varieties or strains of crops can be selected by breeding for various useful characteristics such as disease resistance, please mark it, response to fertilizers, product quality, and high yields. This crossing may be invariable between two varieties. Another way of improving crop is by introducing a gene that would provide the desired characteristics. This results in genetically modified crops. Now we go to the next page. I hope you're understanding it. You can see the various different crops, types of crops. Okay. Higher yield to increase the productivity of crop per acre, improved quality. Okay. Biotic and abiotic resistance, change in maturity duration. The next point is wider adaptability, desirable agronomic characteristics. Now we go to the next point, crop production management. In India, as many as other agriculture based countries, farming ranges from small to very large farms. Production practices can be at different levels. They include no cost production, low cost production, and high cost production practices. So, it is the money or financial conditions that allow farmers to take up different farming practices and agriculture technologies. Okay, then we go to nutrient management. Just as we need food for development, growth, and well being, plants also require nutrients for growth. Underline, nutrients are supplied to plants by, underline this, air, water, and soil. There are several nutrients which are essential for plants. Air supplies carbon and oxygen, hydrogen comes from water, and soil supplies the other 13 nutrients to plants. Among this, some are required in large quantities and are therefore called macronutrients. The other nutrients which are used by plants in small quantities are therefore called micronutrients. Table 12.1. Let us go to table 12.1. See, air, carbon, oxygen, water, hydrogen, oxygen, soil, macronutrients and micronutrients. Okay. To increase the yield, soil can be enriched by supplying these nutrients in the form of manure and fertilizers. Now we go to manure. Manure contains large quantities of organic matter and also supplies small quantities of nutrients to the soil. Manure is prepared by the decomposition of animal excreta and plant waste. Manure helps in enriching soil with nutrients and organic matter and increasing soil fertility. The bulk of organic matter in manure helps in improving the soil structure. This involves increasing the water holding capacity in sandy soils. In clay soils, the large quantities of organic matter help in drainage and avoiding waterlogging. Okay, then we have compost and vermicompost. What are they? The process in which farm waste material like livestock excreta, cow dung, vegetable waste, animal refuse, domestic waste, sewage waste, straw,